Deep within the thick, looming forest of Ravenwood stood an ancient manor, its dark silhouette casting an eerie presence over the land. The locals whispered tales of its haunted halls, warning all who dared to approach. Yet, despite the warnings, curiosity often leads wanderers to its doorstep, drawn by the allure of the unknown. Legend speaks of the tragic history that cloaked Ravenwood Manor in darkness. It was said that long ago, a family of noble lineage had inhabited its grand halls. The patriarch, Lord Desmond Ravenscroft, was a man of great wealth and ambition, but also of cruelty and greed. His reign over Ravenwood was marked by tyranny and injustice, leaving a trail of suffering in his wake. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the forest into shadow, a lone traveler named Amelia ventured toward Ravenwood Manor. Ignoring the warnings of the villagers, she approached the imposing gates, their iron bars twisted and rusted with age. With each creak of the gate, a shiver crept down her spine, but she pressed on, driven by an insatiable curiosity. The manor loomed before her, its towering spires reaching for the heavens like skeletal fingers. Ivy snaked its way up the crumbling walls, and the windows glimmered with an otherworldly light. Pushing open the heavy wooden door, Amelia stepped into the darkness within. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and every step echoed through the empty halls like a whispered secret. Shadows danced along the walls, and Amelia's heart pounded in her chest as she explored the abandoned chambers. In the dim light of a flickering candle, she stumbled upon a portrait hanging crookedly on the wall. It depicted Lord Ravenscroft, his visage twisted in a malevolent sneer. His eyes seemed to follow her every move, and Amelia felt a chill run down her spine. As she delved deeper into the manor, Amelia became acutely aware of a presence lingering in the shadows, a malevolent force that watched her every move. Whispers echoed through the halls, and phantom footsteps trailed behind her, but whenever she turned, there was nothing but darkness. In a forgotten chamber hidden beneath the manor, Amelia uncovered a diary, its pages yellowed with age. It spoke of a dark pact made by Lord Ravenscroft in exchange for eternal power, a pact that had cursed Ravenwood Manor for centuries. With each passing moment, the malevolent presence grew stronger, its grip tightening around Amelia like a vice. Desperate to escape the horrors that lurked within, she fled through the twisting corridors, the echoes of her footsteps drowned out by the sinister laughter that echoed through the halls. Finally, with the first light of dawn breaking through the darkness, Amelia emerged from Ravenwood Manor, her heart racing and her mind reeling from the horrors she had witnessed. As she looked back at the looming silhouette of the manor against the morning sky, she knew that the darkness within would forever haunt her dreams. The legend of Ravenwood Manor would live on, a cautionary tale whispered by the villagers to all who dared to tread too close to its haunted halls. And Amelia, forever changed by her encounter with the supernatural, would never forget the chilling specter of the past that lingered within its walls. Amelia's encounter with Ravenwood Manor left an indelible mark upon her soul. Haunted by restless nights filled with visions of shadowy figures and echoing whispers, she found herself drawn back to the forest despite her better judgment. As weeks turned into months, Amelia became consumed by an insatiable desire to uncover the truth behind the haunting of Ravenwood Manor. Armed with newfound determination, she delved into the annals of history, scouring ancient texts and dusty archives in search of answers. Her quest led her to the heart of the forest, where she sought out the guidance of an enigmatic sage rumored to possess knowledge of the supernatural. Deep within a hidden grove, cloaked in mist and shadow, the sage revealed to Amelia the dark secrets that lay buried beneath Ravenwood Manor. Long ago, Lord Ravenscroft had made a pact with a malevolent entity known as the Shadow King, offering his soul in exchange for untold power and riches. But the price of his ambition had been steep, for the Shadow King's influence had corrupted the very fabric of Ravenwood, twisting it into a realm of darkness and despair. Driven by a newfound sense of purpose, Amelia vowed to break the curse that has plagued Ravenwood Manor for centuries. With the sage's guidance, she uncovered forgotten rituals and ancient incantations, each step bringing her closer to confronting the malevolent force that lurked within. As the sun set once more over the forest, casting long shadows across the land, Amelia returned to Ravenwood Manor. Armed with the knowledge gleaned from her research, she stood before its looming gates with a steely resolve, ready to confront the darkness that awaited within. With each step she took, the air grew thick with tension, and the whispers of the past echoed through the halls like a mournful lament. But Amelia pressed on, her determination unyielding as she ventured deeper into the heart of the manor. In the chamber where Lord Ravenscroft had made his dark pact, Amelia performed the ritual that would sever the ties binding Ravenwood to the Shadow King's influence. With each incantation, The very foundations of the manor trembled, and the shadows recoiled in fear. At last, as the final words echoed through the chamber, a blinding light erupted from the darkness, banishing the malevolent presence that had haunted Ravenwood for centuries. With a triumphant cry, Amelia emerged from the manor, the weight of her curse lifted from her shoulders. As dawn broke over the horizon, bathing the forest in a golden glow, Ravenwood Manor stood silent and still, its haunted halls now cleansed of darkness. And although the memory of her ordeal would linger in her mind for years to come, Amelia knew that she had triumphed over the shadows and emerged victorious. The legend of Ravenwood Manor would live on, not as a tale of terror, but as a testament to the power of courage and determination in the face of darkness. And Amelia, forever changed by her journey, would carry the lessons she had learned into the unknown depths of the future, ready to face whatever trials lay ahead. In the aftermath of her triumph over Ravenwood Manor's malevolent curse, Amelia's life took on a newfound purpose. She became known as the hero who had vanquished the darkness that had long plagued the forest, earning the respect and admiration of the villagers who had once feared the haunted manor. Yet, despite her newfound fame, Amelia remains humble, ever aware of the fragility of the line between light and darkness. She continued to study the arcane arts, seeking to further hone her skills in the hopes of preventing future tragedies. In the days that followed, Amelia traveled far and wide, offering her aid to those who faced supernatural threats. From small villages plagued by restless spirits to ancient ruins teeming with malevolent entities, she fearlessly ventured into the unknown, determined to bring peace to those in need. But as time passed, Amelia could not shake the feeling that her encounter with Ravenwood Manor was not merely a chapter of her past, but a harbinger of things to come. Dark whispers speak of a rising tide of darkness, of ancient evils stirring from their slumber deep within the earth. With a heavy heart, Amelia realized that her journey was far from over. Although Ravenwood Manor lay cleansed and silent, the world remained a place of peril and uncertainty. And so, she resolved to continue her quest, to stand against the encroaching shadows and protect the innocent from harm. She ventured forth into the unknown once more, guided by the flickering light of hope and determination. Amelia knew that her path would be fraught with danger. But with each step she took, she carried with her the memory of her triumph over Ravenwood Manor, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of courage and perseverance would always prevail. As Amelia journeyed onward, she encountered many trials and tribulations, each more daunting than the last. From haunted forests to cursed ruins, she faced down the darkness with unwavering resolve, drawing upon the knowledge and skills she had honed in her quest to protect the innocent. In her travels, Amelia crossed paths with fellow seekers of the supernatural, forming bonds of camaraderie forged in the crucible of adversity. Together, they faced down ancient evils and vanquished malevolent spirits, united in their shared mission to bring light to the darkest corners of the world. But amidst the triumphs, there were moments of doubt and despair. The forces of darkness seemed endless. They reached stretching across the land like a shadowy veil. Amelia's resolve was tested time and again, and there were moments when she questioned whether she had the strength to continue the fight. Yet, in the depths of despair, Amelia found unexpected allies and sources of strength. From the wise counsel of the sage who had guided her in her quest to the courage and resilience of those she had sworn to protect, she drew inspiration from the countless acts of bravery and kindness she witnessed along her journey. With each victory won and each life saved, Amelia's determination only grew stronger. She refused to surrender to the encroaching darkness, knowing that as long as even a single candle flickered in the night, there was hope yet to be found. And so, she pressed onward, her journey taking her to the farthest reaches of the world and beyond. With every step she took, she carried with her the memory of Ravenwood Manor, a reminder of the power of courage and perseverance in the face of adversity. For Amelia, the haunting of Ravenwood Manor was not merely a chapter of her past, but a guiding light that illuminated the path ahead. And though the road ahead was fraught with peril, she knew that as long as she stood firm in her resolve, the darkness would never triumph.